Everyone thinks they know TeamViewer. It's that blue icon you use to fix your grandma's laptop, right? Wrong. In 2025, this company is undergoing a transformation so radical, it's like watching a librarian turn into a high-tech cyborg overnight. We've spent weeks digging through their 2025 numbers, and what we found is a story of massive growth, crushing debt, and a high-stakes bet on AI that could either make them the king of the industry or a cautionary tale. Welcome to HDIN Research. Let's look under the hood. First, let's talk about the good stuff. Is the business actually making money? Absolutely. They pulled in over $840 million last year. To put that in perspective, that's enough to buy a fleet of private jets and still have change for lunch. Their profit margin is a staggering 44%. In the software world, that's basically God mode. They've got 2.5 billion devices connected. That's more than the number of active iPhones globally. They have the scale, and they have the cash. For now. But here's where the plot thickens. While the headline looks great, there's a hole in their pocket the size of a crater. Their traditional bread and butter, the small business owners, are leaving. Imagine you run a club and the VIPs are spending more, but the regular folks are walking out the back door because the drinks are too expensive. That's exactly what's happening. They lost 5% of their total customers last year. When the little guys quit, it usually means your foundation is cracking. Now, let's look at the family bank account. How much extra food do they have in the pantry? Well, they went on a shopping spree and bought a company called 1E. The result? Their debt exploded by 131%. They now owe over $1 billion. Think of it like this. They just maxed out the company credit card to buy a shiny new engine, and now the bank is knocking on the door. Management is so spooked, they've officially banned any more shopping trips for 2026. No more M&A. It's time to pay the piper. So here is the multi-billion-dollar question. Can TeamViewer's new AI-powered platform grow fast enough to outrun the fire burning in their legacy business? It's a race against time. If AI wins, they're a tech titan. If it fails, they're just a debt-ridden tool from the 2010s. The good news? The big fish love them. While the small shops are leaving, big corporations are doubling down. Their enterprise revenue surged by 60%. These aren't just small subscriptions. These are massive, multi-year contracts with the world's biggest factories and banks. TeamViewer isn't just a tool anymore. It's becoming the central nervous system for giant companies. Remember that billion-dollar shopping trip? They bought a company called 1E to turn TeamViewer into a mind reader. Before, you'd call IT when your computer crashed. Now, with 1E integrated, TeamViewer knows your computer's going to crash before you do. It's like a doctor who calls you to say, hey, you're about to get a cold, I already sent the medicine to your house. This autonomous fix is their secret weapon to keep the big enterprises hooked. Meet Tia. She's not your average chatbot that tells you the weather. Tia is an AI agent trained on 2.5 billion device data points. While other companies are trying to figure out how to write emails with AI, TeamViewer is using Tia to actually do the work. She can log into a server in Tokyo, fix a bug, and log out before a human even finishes their coffee. This is proprietary data that Google or Zoom simply don't have. And it's not just about laptops. TeamViewer is going to the factory floor. Imagine a mechanic working on a jet engine while wearing AR glasses. TeamViewer Frontline overlays the instructions right on the engine parts. This is their moat. It's easy for a competitor to copy a screen-sharing app, but it's nearly impossible to copy a system that manages thousands of workers on a BMW assembly line. Where is the money coming from? America is the star pupil here, growing at 18%. Meanwhile, Europe is like a mature oak tree, steady but slow at 9%. And Asia? It's complicated. They're focusing on high-value hubs like Tokyo and Shanghai, but they're playing it very safe, given the geopolitical tensions. They aren't putting all their eggs in one basket. You might wonder, if they owe so much money, are they cutting corners? Surprisingly, no. They're spending 21% more on R&D. They're effectively using their massive profits from the old business to build a quote-quote tech fortress for the new one. It's like using the profits from a coal mine to build a fusion reactor. It's expensive, but it's the only way to survive. Let's talk about the emergency fund. In 2024, they were spending millions buying back their own shares, basically showing off. In 2025, that stopped. Every single penny of their $235 million cash flow is now going straight to the bank to pay down that debt. They've gone from party mode to survival mode to clean up their balance sheet by 2026. What does the future hold? 2026 is going to be a boring year, and that's exactly what management wants. They are predicting almost zero revenue growth. Why? Because they are cleaning house. They are resetting prices, ignoring small acquisitions, and focusing entirely on being efficient. It's the year of the corporate detox. But it's not all sunshine and AI. The risks are real. A single major hack could destroy their reputation in minutes. Plus, with the world's supply chains on edge and the US-China trade friction, any disruption in global manufacturing hits their frontline business hard. They are walking a tightrope in a hurricane. So what's the HDIN Research verdict? TeamViewer is a high-margin beast that's successfully migrating its brain to a new AI body. The bull case? Their enterprise engine is a rocket ship. The bear case? That debt mountain is steep, and the small business churn is a nagging pain. It's a classic value versus growth play. If you want the full-page data breakdown on TeamViewer or other tech giants, head over to HDIN Research. We don't just read reports, we find the stories the numbers are trying to hide. Like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments. Would you bet on TeamViewer's AI pivot? See you in the next deep dive.